I had scheduled to do several videos. Still going to do those videos, but this one took a interest in my mind to me, uh, and it was about a video that I watched on YouTube uh, of an event that took place, not a sporting event per se, but it was related to a sporting event that is up and coming, and that is the uh, Jake Paul versus uh, Mayfield fight, Floyd Mayfield boxing fight. I believe it's scheduled for June next month, and it was the pre-fight interview. I don't know where it was at, but it's what's been current in the news and going viral is the fact that Jake Paul, he's a white boxer. Why do I bring up him being a white boxer? Because he is. And I believe that this warrants attention from me. This is my viewpoint. Uh, and I think it is a racial issue on some level from Jake Paul. You can do the research and look at the things that he has said to Floyd Mayweather, who maintained his composure throughout the interview up until a certain point. Uh, he untied Floyd's shoe and he began to talk about personal issues in Floyd's life and past. No man or woman of any real character does that. You just don't do that. That says a lot about you. It just does. And your character or lack thereof. Now, whoever is listening to me or watching me right now, if you have something derogatory to say about what I'm saying, keep it to yourself. And if I see any comments that are negative and harmful or have harmful intent as a result of what I'm saying, I'm just simply going to block you. It's that easy. So now, be careful how you tread when it concerns me, because I'm never going to say anything intentionally that's not true. And I'm never intentionally going to do anything or say anything that's going to harm another person. I'm not going to attack anyone's character, but I'm going to address your character if it's inappropriate. And it is the case here. Jake Paul, to me, and I watched a fight or two of his, he's not a very good boxer. He's just not. I've watched him. My estimation, he is a man that believes that he is self-entitled as a white man. And all you have to do is your due diligence and your homework and go back and see the video about the Ku Klux Klan on the Jerry Springer show many years ago when his hat was knocked off the Ku Klux Klan member, his hood, on stage. And Jake Paul went there as it relates to Floyd Mayweather. And then he went on to exacerbate a potential problem while they were doing the trash talking thing that they do in boxing and other sports similar. And he took it too far. He knocked Floyd Mayweather's hat, baseball cap, off his head. Why did he do that, ladies and gentlemen? Now, if anyone that's watching this believes that that was okay, that it was appropriate, leave the channel. You don't need to be here. You're siding with someone that did something out of order. As some might say, out of pocket. Very disrespectful to Floyd Mayweather. I have my feelings about Floyd Mayweather as to him being the greatest boxer. I don't particularly believe that. There are some others I believe that measure up to that, or are as good as, or even better, past or present, than Floyd Mayweather. But here is where the rubber meets the road. Floyd Mayweather is a human being. He is not only a man, he is a black man. He is a professional boxer, world renowned, popular, wealthy. He tried to maintain decorum. He tried to be as respectful as he possibly could under those conditions when they were bantering back and forth. He did not deserve what this other gentleman did. Jake Paul, he didn't deserve that. So why did this man do this to Floyd? To incite some response, trying to push his buttons. Well, he went there. And then Floyd responded, as most black men, and I'm going to say this, should, when faced with a condition or situation such as this. We as black people in this country, North America, and the world, but in North America specifically, are fed up with the racism. It's time out for that crap. And I'm not inciting and I'm not encouraging violence, but I'm saying this. Whatever someone does to us, if that someone that does something to us to harm us is expecting nothing to happen, those days are gone. And if that individual is a white individual who is a racist or a white supremacist in their ideology, the way they think and carry out actions against blacks, it's fair game for the response. Now note that I said again, and this is on the video that I'm saying this, I am not encouraging anyone to commit any acts that are criminal. I'm not encouraging anyone to start any fights or any racial wars. I'm not doing that. But I'm saying this. When it comes time for Floyd Mayweather and the Jake Paul character to enter into the ring, I want Floyd to whip his behind. And you know what? It's going to happen based on principle. What principle? We have been ostracized from society for too long. We have been beaten down, disrespected, profiled, singled out, criminalized, vilified, abused up until this present day in 2021 even, for too long. So what better way to exact vengeance for Floyd Mayweather in this situation that took place that should have never ever happened with a so-called professional, which Jake Paul is not. What better place than in a boxing ring? And it's going to happen, and when it does, I'm going to be front row, maybe even in my home, watching it. I want Jake Paul to learn a lesson from this. As I said before, he's not a good boxer. So I won't even mention a great boxer, but I will say this. Floyd is a great athlete. He is very good at what he does. And he's going to do that which he's very good at when it comes to him and Jake Paul on that scheduled date in the ring. And Jake Paul is deserving of every punch coming to him. It's really that simple. That's it, and that's all. Jake Paul is a racist. Have no respect for the man as a boxer. Not at all. I have more respect for Floyd Mayweather. And I applaud him. And my hat, figuratively, goes off to Floyd for maintaining his composure up until that point when enough was enough and he knocked Floyd's hat off. That was too much. I believe it would have been too much for me, too much for many black men who held on too long to the nonsense. But anyway, let me know what your feelings are about this incident. And do you think that Floyd is going to beat this character when they actually have to face each other in the ring? He's not going to lose. I don't believe that. My money's on Floyd Mayweather all day long. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to my channel. Support my channel if you will. I have 2 places that you can donate it if you would like to support my channel below as well. Yahweh loves you. I love you. Take care. So long.